Tabletop gaming. Here we go again. Welcome to Shattered. Tabletop gaming. STG, come for the games. STG, stay for the chaos. STG, Tabletop gamer.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shattered Tabletop Gaming. We hope you're having a wonderful Friday and you're joining us tonight to make that Friday just a little bit better as we play Star Trek Adventures. This particular show is Star Trek Meridian. This is actually Alpha Shift. They are the day crew of the ship, but we've got a few Gamma shifters, well, a couple Gamma shifters that are also filling in the ranks. There is a method to my madness, I promise. Nobody sleeps tonight. But I do hope that everybody's having a wonderful Friday. We're going to go around the table real quick because it's been a hot minute. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves, their characters. If you've got any socials you want people to follow you on, that kind of stuff. So let's pass it over to the one and only PR Scorpio first.
Hello, yes, I am, as Ray said, PR Scorpio or Miss Nina, if you're nasty. And all these people here know me as Miss Nina, so that tells you about who they are, and that's awesome. I am playing tonight. You can find me all Shattered Tabletop, different things, Maestrianoid and Curse of Strahd, and just hanging out and causing trouble and trying to hold myself together. Oh, I'm funny today. Anyway, tonight I am playing Lieutenant Commander Kronax. He is a Tellarite, as you might be able to know, and he is the lead engineer. He is cranky. He has been doing this job for 65 years, and he is on the verge of retirement. And so he doesn't care about feelings sometimes. However, the one thing he does care about is the doctor, who he has a lot of feelings for. Okay, so that's me. And over to our Iris Vaughn, our Betazoid.
Hi, I'm Percy, or Iris Vaughn. I am a brain work. I am the scientist of the ship. Iris takes no shit and is just tired. My socials are Dangerous with Rocks on every platform. And I'm going to pass it over to Tofu. Brain work.
So I am Psycat. I am playing Mael, the head of medical, generally on Gamma Shift. And although she is fairly oblivious to the lieutenant commander, she is nevertheless committed to lowering stress to the extent possible. If you picture just like the cheesiest motivational quote ever person, you can do it. I believe in you. Have you had some water today yet? That is the doctor. I think Gamma Shift, our new unofficial motto, I just remembered this, I think was, "Thou shalt hang in there, babies."
Yeah. I was going to say that sounds like a sentient hang in there kitty poster.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Be who you are.
Generally, you will see me hydrating hard with water and pushing water hard, but this has been a long week, Mael. So I will be munching and having some caffeine today. And you can generally find me here on Star Trek. I got to do one of the Fallout campaigns Ray runs for our VIP members. And yeah. Ooh, yep. Thank you, Super Gets.
So parched.
I needed the caffeine. But yeah, super excited to be here. This is the first tabletop kind of long campaign I've really done, and it's been super awesome, and I'm excited to drive Alpha Shift insane with endless positivity. I will kick it to the side.
Hi. I'm the side.
Sorry, I couldn't read your name without being like, ugh.
Yeah, no, I was like, I can't even read my own stuff. That's fine. I'm Jordan, also known as Lord of Sausages on Twitch, which always gets a response the first time someone hears it. That was decided by charity. That was a charity event. I will remind people.
Sure. Mhm.
Sure.
Sure. And I was born yesterday.
No, tofu was involved. That could
Oh.
explain a lot.
Well,
there
that
it is.
explains
Okay.
actually. Okay,
That
now
checks
that
out.
that
There's a
explains.
There's a whole
everything.
like multi-year lead
No.
up to that one bit.
Yeah, that does explain. That explains everything. So.
Yeah, I stream over on Twitch as well, and I'm also here playing as part of Shattered Dungeons, and as well as our dungeon crawler Carl World. I forget the Valerian.
Go close. It's a G. Galarian.
Go there. I was I also do film some offline challenges and put them up on YouTube and TikTok. We just did a full Pokemon Yellow status moves only run, and airing daily right now is a Chinese Pokemon Yellow bootleg NES ROM full playthrough with a RNG chosen team, and that was an interesting experience.
I bet it was.
And I will throw it up to Mr. Ray.
I'm Ray. I do most of the dungeon mastering, arc mastering, storytelling, whatever the hell the game calls the person that runs the game.
Gonna go into your Nissy. Get the Vanessa thing going.
Now,
Or
we
Samantha.
do have some super awesome people that step up and also take up that mantle, such as Super Gets, who does the Curse of Strahd. We also have Mumbly, who does our Obojima. Who am I missing? Lots. We got Firefly Reigns. There's all kinds of DMs, is my point. So if you are a player who is looking for a game to join and likes what you see here, join our Discord. We have lots of games coming all the time, lots of stuff happening. Not all of our games are streamed, so you don't have to be on camera. We actually don't even really require camera most of the time on our streams either, but here we are. If you're a DM looking for players, we got a whole bunch of them. So if you want to run a game streamed or not, come on to our Discord where we'll be happy to have you. And even if you're not into tabletop gaming, we have lots of other stuff on our Discord, such as like a movie channel. We've got anime. We've got Stick Nation. We got hobbies for everybody. So if you like that kind of stuff, come join us. You can nerd out with us. We'll love to have you. If you're hanging out on our Twitch right now, you might notice that you're getting channel points. You can use those for things like Liquidate, in which case everybody takes a drink. And I drink from infused beverages. That usually ends to chaos. And a good night's sleep. But more than that, if you... Oh, there you go. Tofu Chipmunk, thank you for demonstrating.
Oh, no, not again.
Oh,
Oh no, help us, please, we're being held captive.
Oh no, I'm gonna be nourished. Ooh, I remembered a piece of potentially helpful advice for the channel. But just for those of you that might be Dungeon Crawler Carl fans out there, there is a Audible partnership going on right now with Twitch, where if you either sub or gift a sub right now to someone who's live, like this wonderful channel, for instance, one sub will get you a special Carl's Boxer badge, and 2 subs total will also get you Princess Donut, 2 different ones, and a 2-month Audible premium subscription.
That's a good
that's
deal.
I looked into it. It's $15. It's $12 for 2 subs.
That's not bad.
So $15 a month. So that's $30 of Audible for $12, plus the goodies that you keep forever.
Not to mention, I think Ray has a special stream
You're right.
planned if we get enough subscriptions.
I was about to say if
He's
if
getting his own
anybody
chat
is
badge, if you know what I
is-
mean.
as old as I am, you might remember the phrase, but wait, that's not all. If you become a subscriber to our Twitch channel, You also get automatically entered into our prize drawing every 15th of the month. I choose one lucky winner from our subscribers swag box that has 2 sets of dice, a whole bunch of STG stickers, and whatever other little knickknacks I can throw in there. I've got buttons and pins and bookmarks and sword keychains that actually come out of the little sheath here. They don't
Belly
fall
button
out.
lint.
Belly button lint, toenails, whatever I got laying around, I'll just sweep it into the box and send it your way.
Toenails.
I gotta clean my desk off sometime.
Toenails.
And then on top of that, what these lovely folks were alluding to is if we get 100 concurrent subscribers to our channel, I will get a similar to this here logo behind me tattooed on my left booty cheek. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've been scoping out potential tattoo shops already. I'm going to try and live stream it. I'm not sure if Twitch is going to allow that or not, so I may have to do it to our Shattered Tabletop OnlyFans, and we'll see how that goes.
Please do it. It's my birthday nearby.
Right?
You could say it would crack us up.
It would.
Oh,
Don't
oh,
worry,
yeah.
it'll be tasteful.
Oh,
Um,
I love you right now.
Very cheeky.
Oh, I didn't expect this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. That's. I love
Let's see
it.
what else. What else? Cool
I love
do
it
we
very
have?
much.
Well, I can't remember too much else, but I do know that if
Take
you
another
happen-
sip.
Right? If you happen
Right.
to be in the Altoona, PA area, October 16th through 18th.
I was just drinking. I didn't mean to trigger everyone.
Yes. All the tuna.
All the tuna.
Head to
Pennsylvania.
Sci-Fi Valley Con. Super Gets and I will be hanging out with a STG table there. We're going to have con-specific gift, like, one of them little spinny wheels so you can win a prize. But the only way to get a spin on the wheel is to become a follower to our Twitch or subscriber. Subscribers get some other cool little things coming up. So yeah, that's October 16th through 18th. You can hang out with us. We got a whole mess of other people that'll be there, like Soul of Supergirl,
Soul
Green
Sister.
Katsu. Who else is going to be there? Firefly Reigns. Some of our newer members to the Discord. They have another channel, which I apologize. I forget the name of at this moment. I will have to look it up. But they're going to have their own table there. But Firefly is going to do a one shot for us STG folks, a live
Wow.
in-person game. We're going to try and find a way to live stream it. It might be a little difficult with the noise at a con, but we'll see. That's what else I was going to say. Thank you. Super Gets his name reminded me. If you happen to show up to our table at this convention, cosplaying as any character from one of our STG shows, we'll have a special cosplay only gift. Oh, Ducky Dance, thanks for the liquidate.
Hey, Ray, out of curiosity,
Uh-oh.
if someone had one of our classic red shirts from way back in the day that literally has the name tag that says, "Hello, I'm Reg," does that technically qualify?
No, they'd have to be dressed as Reg.
I mean, the thing says I'm
It's
Reg.
close. It's close. It's close. But yeah, so we got lots going on, lots happening on the server. So come on, join the fun, be part of our family. We're always happy to take new people under our wings, teach you how to TTRPG, lots of good stuff.
Look what Super Get said.
There you go.
Oh,
Join
So-
the cult.
Join the cult. Drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah, that would work.
drink the Kool-Aid.
Show up as chosen. Certainly not a likeness of any other online persona.
No,
There has
not to
not
be.
been gatherings of 100+ chosen.
Right. But with all that being said, let's dive into our game. When we last left our intrepid ship, it was hurtling through space at breakneck speeds, heading to its next destination. I don't even remember what that was. It's been so long. But this particular day of all days, everyone gets a message, whether you're shift, whether you're heading to your room to go to sleep for the night, doesn't matter. You get broom closet. You get a ping. You get a text message. All senior officers are to report to the ready room immediately.
I don't pay enough for this.
All right.
Super Gets, are you just making stuff up now?
I like to imagine just one of these spots on the wall is that closet, and it just opens up and Strash is just
Yes, it just opens up. It's like, I'm here. Rise and shine.
It's just about where he stands anyways. He barely goes anywhere.
You're unfrosting like Mariah Carey during that music video.
Autumn Mariah Carey, like
It's time.
I had just gotten off a shift, gamma shift, so I was still clothed and ready to go. So I didn't have a problem. I just started stomping straight to the ready room.
Yeah, I think Mael was just wrapping up the handover shift from Medbay and just like instinctively grabs her little MASH kit for emergencies, since there's no further explanation. Gives one final like, rest well, all of my patients, and turns to head off.
just turn the switch to night. So it goes
I put on I just put on the lo-fi, like
Yeah.
YouTube with
Like,
like
Looks
the rain
like
in the
beats to heal
background.
too.
Chill,
Exactly.
Like, house music.
I turn in there and I'm like, hang in there, babies. And I walk off.
Beautiful.
Iris was about to go to bed, finish with studies, just gets the text and is like, I don't get paid enough for this. And just heads off.
I need to figure out. I do this every single time.
Consistency.
Yeah, at least I'm consistent. Gamma shift, threads. Nope, it's not a thread. Was it a pin? Nope. Where the hell did I put that? Info?
Oh, all the names?
Yeah. There they are. Okay. All of you arrive at the ready room, and you see there's obviously those of you from Alpha Shift, there's Gamma Shift, and there's also Beta Shift here. Everybody's just kind of sat at whatever open chair happens to be available, and they're all just kind of like looking around like, anybody know why we're here?
Does anybody know why we're here? I was about to go to sleep. I did not get paid enough for this shit.
I think
believe
Mael-
there was a system alert.
I think Mael immediately starts flipping to Iris's like med reports and is like stressed out, work on relaxation techniques, and then says, like, I don't think I've heard anything, but I think it's understandable to be a bit cranky when your typical sleep schedule has been interrupted.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Also, I would like to lodge a complaint. I think her name was Holly last time, but she was so unprofessional. She drank on the job, which
And scheduling Iris for next available therapy session.
Especially since that one was so firmly connected with Starfleet upper echelons, so she.
I
kinda
believe we
gets
were
away
told
with-
the big gulp of
She
wine
gets away
was
with
standard operating equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we
And you
for
just
that,
see
She's
Mael with like
connected. She
the
could get away with
briefest
it.
like, oh God, Holly. And then it's like, Holly has, the coping mechanism she has.
well, she needs to get better ones. Try therapy.
We encourage therapy for all here on the Starfleet, and we can discuss this, Iris, at your session.
No.
Oh, it's too late. If Mael has like sights on you,
You should focus.
Yeah,
It's a focus.
you're done. You're locked
Have you
in.
tried
that's it.
turning your system alerts off? When a problem arises, you can tell it to stop.
Mael also writes a note to herself like, android psychology? Question mark. I think that her next research paper might be an overlap between androids and Vulcan psychology.
Yeah. Which was
Have you tried not having feelings?
Yeah. Have you just tried not?
Have you tried turning your feelings on and off again?
Cronax just comes into the room and stands, refuses to sit, stands in the back with his arms crossed, looking at the front, just waiting, ignoring everybody else. Waiting.
Oh, I just drank
my
early
God.
without thinking about it.
You hear
Oh,
more
there we go.
more mumbles and more liquidate.
There
Thanks.
you go.
Do you two
You
prefer
hear-
standing?
You
And
hear
I look
mumbles
over
and
at him.
grumbles.
And I look over at Sturage. Sturage. I look over at him and say, "Yes."
That was
And
the
then look back to the
politest
front.
I have ever heard Cronax.
I know.
Yeah.
I have
She
been
didn't-
told I sit in an unsettling manner.
you do.
I look over at him again. And then I look back to the
For the
front again.
record, since we don't have the picture on hand, if you've ever seen the Autons from Doctor Who with like the no features, but like the very faint, that's an eye socket. That's what you're looking at.
And I just look back to the front and I ignore you. Just
That's fair.
that's where I live. That's where I live. Unless it requires a response or needs an action, I'm good.
You
But
hear
I've been told by the doctor that I need to be a little more responsive and polite, and
You didn't insult him.
try
so
to
the
try
doctor-
to work on my responses a little bit.
No, be
You
an
did not.
asshole.
I did not hear you like barking orders at any engineering staff as you walked in. So already, like you said, this is about the nicest we've seen you.
I'm trying. That's
You've yet to call a single person
very
an
hard.
idiot.
no,
like-
not yet. I'm holding, I'm saving that.
There is still
Everybody
time.
gets one. Everybody
Yeah,
gets
at
one.
least one. Right. So I'm just standing in the back next to the android.
Yeah. People start to mumble and kind of whisper to each other, and all of you kind of overhear that they think that this whole meeting has something to do with a breach of the Prime Directive.
You immediately see Mael do, you know, like in cartoons when they start whistling really like inconspicuously to be like. "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo."
Do you have something to say?
Can't a girl just whistle? You know.
You're whistling suspiciously.
Starfleet
No.
protocol does not inhibit whistling.
Whistling
Oh, okay.
inconspicuously.
Sorry.
Incognitously.
Mhm.
Incognito whistle.
I literally said you don't notice.
Right. I'm whistling the Don't Be Suspicious song, so
That's 100% what's happening here.
as this continues for probably about 5 more minutes,
That's a lot of whistling.
it really is. It starts to catch on, like some other people are also like,
Yeah, I noticed they were giving you a hard time, so I start whistling.
Then people catch on by fear, but they're like, I guess we're whistling now.
yeah, like,
Siraj just plays back an audio clip of the whistling.
There you go.
It's that distorted kind of crackle speaker.
If we never stop whistling, they can't question us.
I mean,
Technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. So, yes.
I agree with your assessment.
Guys, are you okay?
as everyone is, I'm going with it. Like, you've got people like, it's that whole thing where like when one person like sniffs,
The wave starts.
like one person sniffs, so another sniffs, you know, like, and it just
Everyone's
We got like an
yawning.
acapella
Yawning.
going. Yeah.
yeah, like everybody's
Stop.
whistling at this point, and that's when the door opens and the first officer, Commander Telerin, comes in all of his Vulcan. stops dead in his tracks and looks at every single person in the room. What is happening?
Starfleet protocol does not regulate whistling.
I don't know. I'm just not going to question it. I don't get paid enough.
Did everybody stop whistling when he walked in?
It was like that, like fade away whistle.
So once everybody was quiet and it faded away, he said, "What is happening?" I just went.
Spontaneous joy and musical sounds is great for mental health, particularly when this has interrupted several of our sleep cycles.
And I just sit there like this.
I will make a note of that for the future.
I'm here to let you all know that in the future we could be experiencing many more interrupted sleep cycles. But I shall let the captain address this directly.
Am I getting paid? Sorry.
Following in behind him is Captain Voss. And he looks a little pale, a little nervous. And he sits down at like the head of the table and everything. He's like,
Is he our gingered bearded guy?
you
I think
see
so. Yes.
that once he had a ginger beard and a glorious handlebar mustache. He is now clean shaven.
Aww.
Is it does it look better than last time?
It does.
Captain, your facial abrasions have healed nicely.
Yes, I feel
It's a-
better. I feel better.
Throwback.
He was told he looked stupid in the last Alpha episode, and so he shaved.
Alpha Squad's gonna get an anti-bullying like my LPSA.
Like I got a
I was
brochure
told
here
he came
somewhere.
in and he's, you got the little like quick
Yeah.
shave cuts and splotches.
I'm gonna get like the emotion dolls or whatever and be like, how did that make you feel?
I do not
Where-
feel anything.
where did
Neither
the
do
bad-
I.
Where did the bad shift touch you?
Making a note of that. No bullying on Starfleet.
So he takes a seat and looks at everybody, and he's like, "Okay,
Okay.
I'm in a very awkward position. I mean, this is not good. I don't know what happened. All I know is I received a lot of reports. I have done my best to scrub everybody's logs and try and piece together what happened, but there are huge chunks missing from the story. Somehow, no offense, but somehow on Gamma Shift, an entire planet somehow came to worship one of our members as a god.
Wow. This is the first I am hearing of this.
Is
I
this
am-
abnormal behavior?
I am shooketh.
I didn't notice anything like that. All I did was fix the place. Whatever.
Again, like I said, there's huge gaps in the story. Commander Talaran is trying to piece it together, but I brought you all here because the USS Veritas is heading to us right now, and they are going to be doing interviews with each and every member of the crew, starting with the senior staff. If they find that there was, in fact, a breach of protocol with the Prime Directive, I will be replaced as your captain.
And if they don't?
Then we move along and we continue our mission.
Good. I'll step up first. I have technical manuals to read. Let's get this done. When are they going to be here?
They should arrive within the hour. So put on your best behavior.
I only have one. behavior.
Clarifying question,
Yeah.
Captain. What is it to worship?
These are good. We're gonna need these technicalities.
Right. To worship, to how to word this. When you know, you're asking the hard hitting questions here, Siraj. Like when you put somebody on a pedestal, metaphorically, like when you respect them above all others, like treat like in this particular instance, they thought they were the creator deity that brought them to life, and you know, we're not supposed to interfere with pre-warp cultures. That's the crux of the Prime Directive.
So what I am hearing is to put reverence of one in a higher position than yourself is to worship.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, let's go.
So do we not do the same with you, sir?
I mean, I don't feel like you. I mean, I suppose there could be some that do worship me.
Rules
But I
dictate
feel
that proper etiquette must be maintained, respect and other such attributes.
Exactly. What you're mixing up, robot, is respect and worship. Worship is something, or worshiping is loving something so much that it can do no wrong in your universe. Respect is something that we pay to the captain because we know that's the right thing to do and he is in the right position to do us well. That's the difference.
So the facial hair incident was what delineates worship from respect.
I mean, there
Negative.
wasn't a lot of respect with that either.
Ne- Negative, robot. It was just a choice. Humans are weird. I don't know.
So,
Correct.
just, I'm not saying anything yet, but I would just be curious to know what information they may already have.
You were going to ask what the
Valid.
punishment was.
Data is important. I support the doctor. Hi. I'm supporting you. There you go. All right. Yes. What data do we have regarding this? Further.
that an away team traveled planet side, and in order to save the people, which I cannot stress enough, I do appreciate saving a civilization. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't appreciate that, because I do. If it wasn't for the Prime Directive, I would be giving that away team medals right now. However, Starfleet in large does not believe that way. So the away team went down. In order to distract the people, one of them pretended to be a god. And it worked amazingly. I don't have names. I don't have logs yet. It appears that even who the manifests of who used the transporters has been wiped. There's a very conspiracal thing happening here.
Am I correct, Lieutenant Commander Cronax? Didn't we have an issue on Gamma Shift where we detected an unauthorized, unregistered life form? No, this isn't even just like above table. I could have sworn, not that I'm saying we did anything necessarily in response to that, but I could have sworn we detected or saw someone who was not on any of our logs that appeared to be hailing us towards a planet.
That is correct. Apparently, there was a Lieutenant Mara on the bridge.
That's right.
Posing as a science officer who gave us this information and yet did not provide us necessarily with all of the details of that away trip, all of the details that away trip really required. So, if there is anything and or anyone who is at the fault in this case, I would begin with that one.
Interesting. Okay, see, this is why we're having this meeting. Okay, Lieutenant Mara.
We have never
Yes,
found
but
her since. We have
she's
not,
not in
located
any-
that individual.
She's
Yeah,
not in
I-
any medical records.
That
And
is
I
correct.
think what we realized, because I think you almost killed the transport officer, he didn't verify any of the transporter information or logs or coordinates, and we never discovered how Lieutenant Mara got on and off our ship.
Correct.
That's sort of, we got a little sidetracked, not saying by what, not saying we did anything.
Not without my lawyer.
We corrected
Right,
our
right.
we corrected our needs to go
I mean,
back
my
down
s-
into the
my
planet.
Starfleet Miranda rights. But there was an unauthorized breach by an individual who was hailing us towards the planet that may or may not have been saved by Starfleet.
Correct.
Interesting. And you said that Lieutenant Mara was on our ship?
Yes. Science
I-
station.
Above
the
table, I
bridge.
can't for sure remember if we physically saw her
We did.
or not. Okay, yeah, we did. But we saw them. They asked or said like we had a mission at this planet. And then when we went to the transporter, no one could find them, and it wasn't until we did some stuff, not saying we went to the planet and then had to be emergency evacuated from a chimera. No one's saying that. Who would say that? Whistle, yes. No one's suspicious here. Why are you all looking at me?
Someone is saying that.
When we came back, she was gone, and we had yet to have the opportunity to investigate.
Correct.
Aaron, look into that, would you, please?
I could
yeah.
ask the ship if you would like.
We definitely need to look into this. So now we've got two problems. So we have an unauthorized, I assume, Starfleet member on our ship.
Also
but-
known as a scapegoat.
They're a
I
cat.
thought you said it was a person.
Yeah, I thought. Didn't you say it was?
As an
I mean,
individual.
there could be a lot of things, you know, especially when they're not here to defend themselves.
Could even be a boat.
Could be a boat.
I'm on a boat.
I'm just asking questions here.
Unauthorized individual. We do not know who might have represented that human on the bridge.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think they were even Starfleet. We could find no record of them having ever been on our ship or in our rosters.
Correct.
If there was an unauthorized person posing as Starfleet personnel, could they not also be the individual posing as the object of worship?
Correct.
These are good questions. These
Sorry.
are good questions.
Correct.
But also, even if this was a Starfleet personnel, if they posed as an object of worship, that means they were not using their actual identity and therefore would not be in themselves a breach of the Prime Directive, correct? If they said, I am from an outside civilization, I represent this, would then that be a breach?
It was possible that some people, not saying who, had Ren Fair outfits available to them. Not saying who.
I do not have this frame of reference in my data banks.
We'll talk. God, oh yeah, this is so terrible. Didn't she pose for a picture?
Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think so. But that would
not
be
to
perfect.
above
That would be
table, not to
perfect.
make
Not to
make our
torpedo
lives
yourself.
harder, but I swore Ray did a roll and someone ran up to Nikki and painted her picture.
Yep.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Be
pretty
anyone.
sure. I'm pretty sure there's a picture of Nikki in full goddess regalia, and then she gave a speech.
Yep.
Oh, that speech was
Just so Alpha Shift is aware of
good.
what is happening, despite repeated protests. By the way, our comm director may or may not have dressed as a goddess and instructed them on how to worship and treat each other as a
It was
distraction. Maybe.
glorious.
I mean, if they didn't represent themselves as a Starfleet person, you know.
No.
I may have vaccinated
did
all
not.
of them.
I was- I believe we did that.
Yep.
Yeah, I was robed and I had work to do, so None of this actually happened as far as I'm concerned.
Just so Alpha Shift is aware of what may end up coming up here.
Just need
That
my
went
lawyer to know what he's dealing
real
with.
bad.
Yeah, we need our lawyer to know.
We went off the rail real fast.
We were on a
Oh.
time crunch.
And now
I
she's
mean,
not
a
even here.
massive time crunch. A massive.
she's
We had
not
like
even
it
here.
left us with what, like 4 minutes or something stupid like that. We didn't have any time.
We also had a time
We had
countdown
like half an hour or
before
something like that.
a
It was
mineral
ridiculous.
creature destroyed a planet and all the personnel captive inside. I ripped a door off.
How sure are we that the captain's not going to narc on us?
Sees him.
That's a pretty good
Okay, so
question.
debatable. Debatable. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we could do a roll for that. Like, you could do daring and command to try and like insight this, you know? Like, how much does the captain like his job and how much does he value the crew?
Job versus the crew. Yeah.
This is just gonna end up with him being tied in a like.
Oh, I have two
closet.
successes. I have two successes. I had a 9 and a 6. And my, you said daring and command is 12.
Yeah, he very likely would try to spin the truth to try and bail out his crew, but he also does not want to lose his position as captain. So he might actually be willing to fib.
Captain.
Yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead. I'm gonna let the android is like desperately Google how to like loopholes.
My Starfleet rules and regulations PDF is minorly corrupt. I do not see what the punishment for violating the Prime Directive is. Could you please refresh me?
That would be termination of my command. They will bring in somebody else who will do a better job. I have heard that, I'm not super familiar with who he is, but I'm told that it would be Captain Tucglutes.
Would he look exactly like you?
Immediately work on anti-bullying program for all shifts. So I do not. Okay, I'm gonna level with you. Some shit went down. Generally, that's probably good enough to know. But
Now I'm gonna pause real quick.
Siraj just looks down at the floor, scanning.
I'm gonna push pause real quick because in this room with you, there is the captain, there is the first, the number one, and there's a whole shitload of other people who
I
may
got this.
not be.
Cronax, clear the room. I want him out.
Yes. Captain, is it all right if I clear this room?
Yeah, everybody.
All right, everybody out. Let's go. Everybody.
Garage,
Yeah,
friends,
you too.
and-
Pick your shit up. Get out of here. Get up. Pork chop, get your ass out of here. Go on. Go on. Go. On the double, people. Back in my day, we moved when a commander told him to move. Move!
Should I help?
They're all
Right?
gone.
Like, oh, let me get out of here. Siraj leaves.
Like, oh god damn it. I was like, I forgot. Okay,
So-
all right.
so-
We'll text him back. I think he's already in on it. He was around for the whistling, and I feel like his technicalities are going to come in really, really handy here.
Yeah.
Let
The
me.
droid. Sorry.
Sorry, please continue.
The
Your
droid has
instructions were
knowledge,
unclear.
so it should know the information we need. If so,
And Iris can help us with cosmology, since it was, I believe, an exploding sun star situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
lovely.
It was a grim and futile attempt, but we did it somehow, just like in every episode.
Oh no, someone
Let
did a
me-
flux, and last time that happened, Cronax lost both her hands.
Both.
Oh.
Oh, it was not okay.
Captain,
However,
Would it be beneficial for me to interface with the ship and try and find the individual in which they spoke of?
yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we need any examples of this person who snuck on and hope to God she looks like Nikki.
You know what? You know what might have happened if I see it correctly? And I look over at Mael. If I remember correctly, what might very well have happened is given the crunch of the time schedule that we had in order to save the entire planet, I was perhaps a mite aggressive and cranky, which is not common, obviously.
Oh, you've
So
been doing
I
great
might
breathing
have been
exercises.
a little aggressive and cranky and forced Lieutenant Solara to play that role and do those things. Because in my essence, in my estimation, we had no time to spare. We had no time or any other answers in order to save that planet and all of its people other than putting on this ruse. I pressured her into it. She had no choice. She followed my orders.
Allegedly.
And I obtained
Allegedly, very important.
allegedly followed my orders, and I went in and encouraged my group to fix the damn planet. And that is what happened, Captain. And I look at my
Very specific order.
allegedly. I have 65 years of experience and 7 months to go. If they want to fire somebody, I will step up.
I think that gives Mael an idea. And I think she turns to Cronax and I go, you know what I do kind of remember, and I think is very important for the Prime Directive? They were preparing warp technology. That's what we found.
They were a pre-warp technology, that is correct.
No, let's forget the pre. Forget the pre. The pre is very important here. If I seem to recall, we found technology and things that suggested the communication, like, they were right at kind of, maybe they could warp a little bit.
Maybe warp.
And allegedly, and not allegedly, someone got on our ship somehow to get our attention there. So allegedly, Captain, if I were to ask, allegedly, if this was a civilization that just reached warp technology, at least one person had warp technology to come to our ship and indirectly ask us for help. That's not a violation of the Prime Directive. That is not. Mael is dripping buckets of sweat right now, by the way. Like, she is just like,
You are.
I am just getting excited with your firmness in the stance and
for the Alpha crew, if
the
it helps.
strong
and actually,
voice you're using.
I am a lawyer in real life, so.
Ray, I did
she
roll,
said.
but I didn't know what I was supposed to roll for,
Oh.
specifically, for checking with the computer.
A little bit of a warp, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's like you warp 2
Partially.
feet to the side, just a little bit.
Technically
Just
a warp.
scooch.
Technically a warp. Technicalities
Yeah,
are the best kind. It's a warp.
There is, just like the captain was saying, as you're interfacing with the computer, there is huge gaps, but they're not deleted. They just didn't happen. It's almost like when a camera just decides to shut off.
So whoever it is was able to shut off our cameras. That suggests to me they're very technologically advanced, not a violation.
Extremely.
I'm
The
putting all
captain
of my
says,
eggs in this basket.
allegedly,
Allegedly.
if this happened,
Maybe.
then yes, it would go from a breach of the Prime Directive to a first contact situation. But
I actually like that movie.
we have to make sure that everything aligns with that, because they are going to do a very detailed investigation on this. And as the captain says this, all of you feel like a breeze, like the wind is blowing, and kind of looking around, you see that the table that you were sitting at, which once was very futuristic and everything, has now turned into a really long oak table, and there's teacups all over it with a very Mad Hatter style. And looking at yourselves, you are all wearing like tea party outfits. And
I look stupid.
there's like the little finger cake, they're like snack cake things on the table where you could like grab a little sandwich to eat with your tea.
Oh my god, is this a shared delusion? Like, Mael is just immediately like, we're all suffering from a shared delusion right now. The stress has broken us.
Yeah. This
I
is
am
why I need to
registering
get
the
sleep.
same thing that I believe you are as well.
Is Mael wearing a little blue dress with a white apron on the front and little shoes too, and blonde?
I have been
Mael's got
Alice.
blue
I
hair.
have been advised to
blue
say
is-
that it is
Alice-
a very
Alice
nice
outfit.
look.
Alice outfit.
I imagine that, like, no matter what entity is in here cleaning us up, Cronax is still nevertheless covered in grease.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, Cronax's tea party outfit is already covered in grease.
I just looked down.
What's even more strange about this is where the other people would have been like scattered across the ship. They are now in those positions like nearby at their own tea party tables. And like everybody starts looking around. And
I think I turned to the captain and everyone here. I go, I think we can all agree the alleged violation of the alleged Prime Directive, which I haven't personally seen yet, by the way, just pointing that out, seems not to be our biggest problem anymore.
Yeah.
yeah, I would agree. Okay.
I've
Maybe-
I've looked down at my outfit and found it ridiculous, but it didn't slow me down. I walked over to one of the boards and requested information on the ship whereabouts and any information they can give me.
Is
There
any technology working, or is it all turning into
So is
tea party
anything working,
nonsense?
or is it there?
It is not there. You are outside in a open air tea party.
Do I even have my communicator on me?
Nope.
Okay.
I think I turned. Is it Star?
Garage.
Staraj. I'm sorry. It's like I don't know
No,
why
no.
it's so small this time. Normally
It's a
the
pun,
names
don't
are
worry
bigger.
about
Oh,
It,
that's
it
a
is.
garage. That's what she
No,
said.
you're absolutely right. I don't know why you know what? That's why. Hold on.
I think I turn to you
Oh,
and
there
I.
you go.
Oh, perfect. I think I just turn to you and I say,
Oh, we got to liquidate.
ooh, thank you.
Oh. I'll take another one. Yes, I will.
Tea party.
I think I turn to you and say, I rarely say this, but I think this may be a situation where cold logic and an analytical ability is going to beat out human emotion right now. Like, what, if anything, are you able to tell or detect about this situation? Because we are just, like, in a techno lockout.
To be fair with you, every situation appears that way to me.
You know, I appreciate your honesty, and I'm glad to see that personal growth from you.
My body seems to have stayed the same.
But it's what's inside. That changed.
Circuits.
I want to be a real boy.
Or I guess I think I turned to you, and then I turned to Iris, and I was like, is this, I don't know about Alpha Shift, like, is this anything you have studied? Like, because it feels like me, like, in Lieutenant Cronax, without our, like, kit, we're kind of flying blind here.
So I know before we jumped to however the transition was, Staraj was in the middle of trying to talk wirelessly, however we want to Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to the ship. I'm wondering if that connection is still there.
It is not.
The ship will not talk to me.
we'll process that together. But
Well, that's something.
yeah, that's
I believe you have confused me.
So
The ship and I were speaking, and now the ship is not in range of speaking.
hard.
Okay, you're not dating the ship.
Okay. I mean,
Nobody
there's no
said
judgment
that.
here. Yeah, there's no judgment here. We can work through all of this. Iris,
What
is
does
this
a calendar
anything
have to do with the ship?
Okay.
we'll get there.
Iris, is this anything you're aware of through your science or studies having occurred before?
No, this is weird to me. I am gonna make a check to see if I can just figure anything else
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, you could do daring and science, or I'd even say control and science would work.
Okay,
but-
you're gonna have to walk through this with me again. How do I do this?
You'll add your daring attribute to your
Mhm.
controller command attribute, and then you roll 2 dice and you try to get under that combined number.
Okay, thank you.
Meter beat.
Control and science.
So Super gets reclaimed a chaos flux.
Is this because I
And-
used one on him
Is
and he
that
was
why
going to
that
be
happened?
electrocuted?
Probably.
Yes, probably.
So
probably.
the roll that Super gets got on the chart was, and he chose Lieutenant Commander Cronax. So
Oh,
all
goodness.
creatures with whom Lieutenant Cronax has interacted with in the last 24 hours are instilled with a memory of having a wonderful tea party together with you.
Aw.
But because it's Star Trek, I kicked it up a notch.
So everybody remembers having a tea party with me. Do I remember the tea party?
I think we're actively just
You
having
are-
a tea party instead of remembering one.
Yep. You are 100% making the memory right now.
I'm being told that this is delightful.
Am I high?
Your elevation appears to be normal.
Well,
I'm still just
it's-
trying to get the idea of we're all just having individual tea parties. And there is a part of me that wishes Cronax had this had happened in the engineering room so that you could see your little minions start having a tea party instead of working.
I'm looking around and I'm thinking, I must have fallen asleep. I must be dreaming. Oh, this is one of those dreams where I can do whatever I want. I apparently have control.
So
Do
we look around and it's just like kind of like an endless field around us type situation?
Yeah, it's
We-
like kind
Very
of a
dreamlike.
dry, like kind of open area, which it's been quite a while. Is going to be my justification to this. But Iris, what did you roll?
I rolled a 6. Yippee! So I did make it because my control was 11 and then my science was 2.
Perfect. So you using science and everything that you've learned and your cosmology, you know this to be one of the moons of Tellar Prime.
I'm
Do
gonna
I-
relay that to everybody.
Was that wasn't the planet we may allegedly kind of have allegedly started a
No.
religion, if anyone knows what that is.
No, it was
Nope.
not a Tellar Prime. Do I recognize the moon? I'm
The
guessing.
minute that Iris relays this information, it clicks. It's been a long time since you've been here, but you know this place.
So it's like, what? Yes, yes, yes. And I point right at Iris and I say, that's correct. This is a place I haven't been since I was a child. This is one of our moons. Amazing. What are we doing here? How did we get here? I have no information.
Me
Nobody's
either.
smelling like burning toast. No one's having any pains up the arm, right? Like everybody's seeing this. We're all good, right?
Did
I
I
do appear to be functional.
Did I just
I
accidentally trip on something?
why are you all here? Why am I here?
If we're all allegedly, possibly blaming this person who was definitely there on our ship that we haven't found yet, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Like, that's sus. That's sus. we were trying to investigate who they are, and now we're on a new moon. That's sus. And again, this entire time, Mael is just sweating buckets because she is not used to having to try and do this. And now she's at a tea party, and it's like if I had a patient come and tell me that they woke up in the middle of a tea party, like, I'm hitting them with, like, whatever drugs and scans I can, because they're clearly, like, hallucinating.
Right.
But we don't have any med recorders or tricorders or anything of that nature, do we?
Nope.
I can attempt to scan.
Can you eat or the food and see what's up with it? No? I'm just saying, if somebody was going to try it...
I'm sniffing the tea.
Yeah.
Just put it down and
smells-
poking at the cakes.
It smells like tea. The cup is warm. There's steam coming out of the teapots. The cakes and the cupcakes and all the foods are soft and like it's tangible.
Store. Check for any life forms within distance of your scanning radius. Other than us.
Give me let's go with daring and I don't know, what's your highest discipline? I forget.
Engineering or con?
Let's do con. We don't roll enough con. I know that's more for
Okay.
steering the ship, but
Gotta get a 12. 5 and 7. That's a double, right?
Nice. Oh, yeah, we get those points. I had
Yep.
points from last time.
yeah,
Don't
momentum.
I think
Yep.
I am.
Don't remember. I gotta put
I
them
may
in
have
somewhere.
Yeah, you are detecting, like, aside from all of the normal, like, crew, you are detecting that mixed in with all of the crew is an additional life form.
Well, I think we know who it is.
Identify location.
I like that Kronax is talking to Siraj as if he is the ship.
You are my console right now. I
New
am
equipment.
pressing your buttons right now. It's just,
Yeah, you
and
better watch.
I'm liking just having to verbalize it. That's kind of
You
nice.
better watch out, because if she pulls out a wrench or something, she's gonna
Yeah,
start
yeah.
grating you.
Adjusting you for my needs. So yes, locate the life form, please. I didn't say please.
Just pointing
That's
to Ray.
ridiculous. Of course not.
Right? Yeah. You don't have to roll for this one. Unfortunately, with the grouping of everybody, you can't single them out. So it's one of those you're gonna have to go and hunt them down.
What if? Okay. Where did he?
Peace.
What if this is an attempt at friendship, right? I'm just speculating here that the person or entity that definitely has warp technology, thus proving there was not a violation of the Prime Directive, if one ever in fact happened, allegedly, maybe, who knows? Who's saying that? I don't know why we're
Who
talking
keeps
about
saying
it.
that? It's so silly.
It's so silly.
It's so weird. Recognize that maybe we were a little stressed out, a little bit in trouble, and is trying to thank us with baked good and delicious tea. And perhaps, rather than search for them, we invite them to join us.
Is kidnapping a typical...
No one said anything about kidnapping. It's an invitation.
Kidnapping.
I believe you misunderstand. The taking of person or persons from without their permission is what has occurred here.
We're trying to make friends with somebody who's going to prove that there was warp technology. Or at least I can allege that.
I have previously been advised that I was not allowed to take people from their locations without direct consent.
That's good. You know what? I appreciate that. You hear a lot of things about generative AI, and I appreciate that limit in there.
Sturridge is just like, that's not what I've been told. Just some poor intern somewhere got picked up and walked off with.
Yeah, I think what did Lieutenant Kronak say earlier? Humans are weird. We're just gonna let it-
Inconsistent is what I would say
I guess-
based on the data.
That's very fair. I guess I would leave it up to the group. My thought is this entity clearly has some extreme powers and is currently using them to give us potentially delightful snacks.
The entity is moving shelves.
Yes, apparently, or either that or Kool-Aid's coming through the wall. Not sure. Just
I think Mael sits down.
Hold on. Oh no.
Kool-Aid.
You just suddenly turn red.
Right?
I think Mael sits down, not even trying to encourage people, but she just needs to sit down. So I think Mael is just sitting down and just like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
You know,
But
I
I knew I told her not to pose for that freaking picture. That's what's gonna get us. They had no evidence till the picture. Allegedly.
If this is the plan, Sturridge will walk up next to you and then sit, imitating sitting in a chair, but not in a chair at all, just locked up. That is the unusual thing he's been told not to do.
Mael is like too tired to even be like, what the hell is this? She's like,
I'm just angry and resentful that I have been sent back to the planet of my youth as if I was a child. If I was just a mere pork chop on the planet. And I looked around and I thought, I wonder if any of the deadly creatures are also here on this moon. Because
oh my God,
this
they're
moon
deadly
has
creatures.
deadly creatures.
My scans only detected a single additional life form.
That's lucky for whoever brought us here. And while I'm moving around checking the chairs to see if somebody's sitting there, and I down the tea and I throw the cup away, and then I grab a little piece of cake, and I'm still checking out all the chairs, and I munch down the cake because last shift I didn't get anything to eat because I worked through the shift like I usually do. Anyway, so I'm just checking the chairs. I'm just agitated visibly and irritated and crankier than usual, which is saying something.
Does anything happen when Kronax eats and drinks the food? Like, do we see like any visible?
They are delicious. Like, nothing visibly happens. They're just very refreshing teas and very delicious cakes. And while all of this is going on, Kronax, you start munching and sipping, and
I'm piggying them down.
at the,
Sorry.
at the other end of the table from the captain, there is I don't even remember if I described her last time, but like kind of laying on the table, like propped up on one arm, eating one of the cakes, like dipping it in tea. You see Lieutenant Mara, human, bob cut. She's wearing a long flowing tea gown as well, like tea dress. And she's like, so, you want to blame me for your problem?
Allegedly, maybe. Who has a problem?
Why have you brought us here? Who are you? What are you doing?
I like it here. It's very nice.
It is.
Well, it actually is.
Yeah.
Not the point.
Thank you actually for bringing us here. We're very glad to talk to you. There's been a lot going on since you visited us first. You know?
She like sits up and sits like crisscross applesauce on the table, still eating and drinking. She's like, yeah, I tried to do my best to doctor the evidence so that you all wouldn't get in trouble. But apparently it didn't work.
So you said she's human. Do we get like a vibe for age? Like, is she kind of giving like childish vibes, or kind of a like she's wiser beyond
Yeah.
her years vibes?
It's actually kind of both.
Okay.
So she gives off the air that she has like unlimited power, basically, but uses it in the most childlike fashion possible.
I think I have that. I was like, is that why you showed us a chimera?
Yeah, I thought they looked cool, huh?
They were. You really scared me, though. I'm kind of a baby.
That actually was native to that planet. I had nothing to do with that, but I wish I could think of something cool like that. But anyway,
I mean, you thought of this. I have to say, it's very impressive to get into Starfleet to shut our stuff down. I thought Lieutenant Commander Kronax was going to have a stroke.
I look over at the robot and I say, Stir, analyze this creature. What are we looking at? Completely ignoring the creature as if
pointing
nobody else is there.
out,
So
like,
what are we looking at?
What if we talked about not using names and calling people creatures? What have we talked about?
Yes. You have said to be kinder and gentler so as not to something get them
Blood
mad at
pressure.
us. Yes, something or other. Yes. All right. Very well. Stiraj, please analyze this entity and let me know what we are dealing with, please. Thank you. And I look over at Mael.
We're getting there. Remember, we can say things like, "What's your name?
Yes.
Who are you?"
Yes.
Did anyone inform you that taking people without their consent is typically frowned upon?
Stiraj, I need to know if it's human. What is it?
typically, she takes a bite out of the sandwich and stands up. Siraj, she is definitely not human. And in fact, is not even registering as like he or she or anything. You're just getting energy.
There
Yeah.
is-
I wouldn't say typically. Everything you've done has been quite extraordinary.
I have never seen
Extraordinary,
readings
sorry.
like this on any sort of life form.
Thank you, Stiraj. I just chow down the last bun that I've got on there. So what do you
what-
want?
What
I
do
mean,
we call you first? What is your
do
name?
we call you first? What is your name? That's what I meant to say.
Well, she like brushes the crumbs off and like offers a curtsy as she stands up on the table and says, "My name is Q."
Q.
Like the letter?
No,
Thank you
like
for
the
clarifying.
like the Q, CUE, where like one of those pool balls or something like that in the game. I understand.
Or is
Well,
it when
Something
someone
like
is
that, a Q,
prompted?
it's just
Or is it when
yes,
you're standing
exactly.
in line, you're in a queue?
No,
Nice.
Q.
Languages are fun.
Yes, aren't they?
Well, Q, I'm assuming you know who we are since you visited our ship. But in case not, I am Mael, the doctor, and I have to say thank you for the tea and snacks. I don't think I've seen Lieutenant Commander Kronax eat anything that wasn't alcohol related.
I was told to
So-
watch my blood sugar levels, so I thought the
It's okay, you know,
Cupcake
this is a
with-
special. We said we can have special occasions. You don't always have to eat vegetables, but
How do you watch your blood?
Well,
that's another story. Stiraj will have drinks over that
That's
next
it,
time.
explain that.
Okay. Yes.
so she
Mael
says,
is just trying to like
she
keep
says,
this entity happy.
yes, Q, as in the letter Q. I come from an extra dimensional realm known as the Q Continuum. We, the Q, exist outside of normal space, outside of time. We are infinite.
You notice a little red dot appear is like hitting record. I'm gonna need this.
Yep, I'm
So-
definitely high.
So wait. Your people are called the Q, and your name is also Q. So
Sim-
imaginative your people are. Wow.
Simple, isn't it?
So
Is
It
each
is.
member reflectively
Simple.
called Q?
that's not confusing at all. Why would you say it is?
We are all named Marklar. Wouldn't that get confusing? Would you ask, Siraj?
Is each member also reflectively called Q, or is there unique designators?
I thought that would be obvious.
You would
Anyway,
be surprised what is obvious.
I am in a good mood today. And that is why I have offered this lovely tea party. Because I feel like your entire ship may have, well, gone a bit astray. Maybe you've lost your direction a little bit. So
I do believe we were on course.
all of us Q are very well, we love to help and educate and maybe have a little fun while we're at it. So I'm going to help teach you all a lesson.
I
That
love
does not
learning.
sound good.
A lesson in appreciation. Appreciating what you have. Yes, I think that will be the lesson. If you can figure out the lesson, then I'll put everything back the way it was. But for now,
Have.
indeed. But for now,
Right.
let's begin our lesson, shall we? And all of you find yourselves back in the ready room, sitting at the table. Now standing at the head of the table is an extremely buff, like he's got muscles ripping, like trying to pull his uniform apart, like 3 times too small, is this human wearing the Starfleet issue like dress, the unisex dress, and he like slams his hands on the table and he's like, I told the 4 of you, you are dismissed.
I'll dismiss myself when I can.
You wish me to return to the closet?
Get out of my
Are
ready
we-
room.
I'm looking around and saying, "Who
We
are
know
you?"
him? Yeah.
And I look at the pips and I say, "Sir." Or I look at the braid on the wrist, rather. It's sir.
I appreciate the
Sir.
captain. I appreciate that we had the old captain.
You know what? He may have been something, but at least he was not a jackass.
You all kind of like think for a second, and like it's kind of like these hazy memories are coming to you that this is the captain of the ship. He's always been the captain of the ship, and he's always been an asshole. And his name is Captain Butch Totglutes.
Yes, it is.
Hmm.
And his glutes are definitely taut. Mhm. All right.
Be careful of his front orifice. I have been notified by Holly that an asshole is a condition where feces flows from the afflicted's mouth.
Oh no, Holly.
It takes me a second to think about that, and then I look over at the robot and I start laughing. Ha 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 ha. I'm going back to engineering, and I just leave the room, heading down to engineering to check to see if everything is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I guess Mael's a little like discombobulated because she doesn't super remember what she was doing. Or do we remember the tea party, or is that memory kind of gone?
You remember the tea party?
Okay. I think actually then as we turn to leave, I turn to Iris and Cronax and I say something like, "Oh, I almost forgot. I need to give you guys your annual check and review. I just need to make sure there's been no changes to any recent medical history. So if you guys would like to follow me to Med Bay, and if
That
Storage.
Raj,
That
if you
is
would
a-
like to assist me,
that is a decision for the doctor, not you, Ensign.
Aww.
Ensign.
You all now realize that you are all ensigns.
Wow.
Do I look my age at least still?
I am wearing a different shirt.
All of you look like you did when you first entered. Well, except for Siraj. Look like you did when you
Still looks
first
exactly the
entered
same.
Starfleet and just graduated the academy.
This is found on this ship.
And that
Right.
is where we are going to end our
Oh my
session.
goodness.
I want to
Well-
say thank you all so much for joining us. I hope that you enjoyed our story and a complete reset of the timeline.
Lovely.
Oh no.
Time to learn some damn appreciation.
I
Thank
love
you all.
it. I love it. I'm so excited as Cronax. It's
Just
gonna
so
be
you- I learned
it's gonna be
nothing.
a challenge for
Oh my God,
Cronax to
I've only
go
been
backwards.
sober.
Iris is way different from where she was at 18, so good luck with that.
Yeah, Mael is like all book focused and has no idea of like a holistic approach. It's totally just like, yeah, but your blood work's fine.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
If you had included
awesome.
if you had included Storage and we need your medical history, I was just gonna say I do not have a medical history.
Right?
Damn, I
Yeah,
thought
they
I
were
was being
just like,
sneaky too.
Iris.
Just look for the circuit board drawings.
Right. Yeah. Somebody get the technical orders. We got to
The
see.
manual.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I'm going to roll credits, but thank you all very much for joining us. I am not sure what the next game is going to be, so I guess we'll all see. I
Hands.
think
I have
it's
hands.
Sunday with Celestial Chaos. So yeah. Anyway, everybody was waving, so I'm gonna not make it embarrassing. All right, bye everybody. See you later.
Bye.
Right. The credits.
Scan this QR to join the fun. Together we are second to none. Our Discord can be your second home. Hang with us, you'll never be alone. All different types for you to choose. So many games you'll never lose. Join us and conquer the gaming booth. Thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming. Right here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming. Right here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Yeah, Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Let's roll.